Yankees and the White Sox. Starting a 4-game set here today over on the south side of Chicago. The White Sox $1.45 favorite, Yankees plus 130. The total in this game is 8. Talk about two hot teams right now. Both these teams really got it going. The Yankees have won 15 of their last 17. The White Sox have won 8 out of their last 9. White Sox had an unexpected off day yesterday, sitting at home because of the Guardians' COVID situation. So they're ready to go. They're looking forward to facing the Yankees. Let's talk a little bit about this game, and BaseWinner, start us off.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's priced where it needs to be. If anything, I would lean a little bit to the Yankees. So this is an interesting guy for the Yankees. His name is Luis Gil, but he spells his name Gil. So I'm thinking maybe TC's got to play on this game, just because he's not saying his name the way he spells his name, and it worked out for him yesterday with Spencer Watkins. That was a little bit different. He couldn't spell his name, but I would have to say that has to maybe be put on the parents. Maybe I thought about that all day yesterday. It's like, well, maybe we were being hard on Spencer, but it was the parents that gave him the spelling, I guess. But I have this game priced White Sox minus 109. And I've got the Yankees offense better than the White Sox offense. And if you take a look at what the White Sox offense have done so far, it's not that impressive. They are kind of living around with the Rockies and Rangers at 91 weighted runs created plus category. But if you take a look at their hard hit per 9, they are second in baseball, only second to the Yankees. And then Dylan Cease, I'm a big fan of Dylan Cease. I have him I have 5 pitchers in a group for the Cy Young in the American League, and he's probably like the leading candidate so far. But you look at his 3M metrics, over 90 percentile in 4 of his last 6 starts, so that's good. Yeah, I can't pull the trigger either way. Luis Gil, I knew I'd mispronounce it. So he's got electric stuff, bad control, and I'm thinking for me, if I had to play it, I'd kind of figure out a way to say either Gil's gonna be awesome and you're gonna win with the Yankees, or you're gonna get Cease, or he's gonna blow up and then you could lay the 1.5. That's kind of what I think on that.
Well, let me give you something here, okay? We'll say Gil, okay? So yeah, Gil's going today. This is his first start of the year. This guy was a late call up last year, and his first couple starts were pretty decent because no one saw him before, and of course he had the backing of a rock solid Yankees lineup. But this guy got progressively worse as the season went on when he got into late August and September. 10 earned runs he gave up in his 3 September starts. Control issues, you mentioned that, Mark. Absolutely correct. 16 walks in his last 4 starts. Dylan Cease on the other side, rock solid, and he is great at home. Look at Cease's numbers at home. He's given up a total of 3 runs in 3 starts. He's 3-0 this year at home. I like the White Sox in this case, and this is going to be a play against Gil, a play on Dylan Cease. Again, the White Sox at home yesterday, the unexpected day off. Bats are starting to come alive, which we talked about yesterday. So I'm not a big White Sox fan at all. If anything, I'm contrary. I love watching the Yankees. I love the Yankees offense. I like the Yankees bullpen. But today, I think Gil is going to get lit up, and Dylan Cease is going to put out another gem. I like the White Sox in this game. Jeff?
Yeah, I'm trying to wonder, is there anything more surprising, really, actually not surprising, that Mark Borchard has a house phone still? That doesn't surprise me like at all.
He probably has a rotary phone too. Remember those back in the day?
He seems like a guy that will like go to like some like random Radio Shack that's still around just to buy a Casio house phone. That does not surprise me at all. But as far as
that's pretty funny, dude. But yeah. No, just we have bad service out here.
I know. Desert, no, so. And the reason I understand, my parents, for whatever reason, when I was young, my parents decided to leave the city and move to like a not remote area, but a little bit more residential, suburban. And I always remember asking them when I was a kid, like, why did we move here? Like, I'd go to my grandparents every weekend because I hated it. And I remember we didn't have any service, and we always had a house phone. And I always asked my parents, like, why the hell did we live there? Because they don't live there anymore. But I understand, Mark. That being said, this game, I understand. Luis Gil, you want to fade him. I'm kind of surprised that the Yankees went with him. A lot of people thought Clark Schmidt would be called up here. They're a high-end prospect. They didn't end up doing it. They asked Boone why they brought this kid up. I mean, as you alluded to, TC, this guy has been terrible. He wasn't good in spring training. I think he had like an ERA over 6 in a couple of outings. He has major control problems. I guess the concern I would have is the White Sox are dead last in baseball in walks per 9. They don't walk. I mean, I guess
they're free swingers, and that's why I don't like this team, because they're free swingers, and it's like, don't play into a guy that has control problems, and that's what I'm afraid of in this game. But again, I'll put myself out there and take a shot with them.
And that being said, though, it's kind of looking to me like I don't think teams ever say we're going to concede and just if we're lose, we probably understand that. I mean, the Yankees don't lose often. This looks like a pretty bad spot for them. I mean, they're kind of just grasping at straws here with throwing this guy in there. I guess your hope if you back the Yankees here is you're getting a plus price on a team that's 22-8 with a rock solid bullpen. You're just hoping that Gil can give you 4 decent innings. But this seems kind of like a spot for the Yankees where they will lose. I don't have much, but it seems like Sharp Money's agreeing with it too. Cease has been very good. They have a pretty good bullpen as well. So yeah, I don't have a problem with taking the White Sox here. Gil has been bad.
This is a pitching, play for me. Again, one of the White Sox best against one of the Yankees worst. And again, a guy with the first start of the year, darn well he's only going to go maybe 4 innings, 5 innings tops as well too. So hopefully that the White Sox bats can be a little disciplined today at the plate. And
TC, let me ask you a question. Do you play run lines at all?
Me?
Yeah,
I did yesterday, and I gave that out with the Cardinals because actually I played 2 plays on that just to back myself up because I like the game so much. So I played the Cardinals laying the 205 yesterday, and then I laid the run line, and I mentioned that on the show as well too yesterday.
What percentage of
I play it? Rarely, but
yeah. So about maybe 10% of the time, or not even that.
Probably not even that. Maybe 8% of the time. Yeah.
Did you consider playing the run line here?
I did not. Because I think it's a pretty fair price as well. And again, I'm not crazy about this White Sox team. Again, don't love this team. Really don't love this game. This is just one of those kind of field plays. And again, for the show purposes, we got to make a play or two on these, like Jeff outlined in the beginning. Not a great card. So could I be talked into this possibly? But it's hard to go. Mark, I like playing run lines against a pitcher that I know is horrible, but an offense that can't back it up. Perfect example, like I said yesterday, St. Louis, Baltimore. I mean, we even talked about this should be an 8-1 game, 9-1 game. It was a 10-1 game. So those are the cases that I play the run line, or specifically, with high octane offense. I like the Dodgers on the run line a lot when they're on the road as well too. So that's usually my MO with the run line, but I'm not a big advocate of run line in general.
Listen, Mark, I think we should realize, now I don't have the current valuation of a company like Tropicana, but I think Tropicana should start giving TC a stake in their company. This guy, I don't think he's ever taken a plus money price on this show. I mean, he's drank more juice than, Snoop.
Jeff, I took the Red Sox yesterday at plus 112. What are you talking about? And I should have got there.
Wow. You actually bet a dog. Interesting. Yeah. But no, you should definitely get some stake in Tropicana or Arizona iced tea or something.
But here's my other side of that argument. What
I know.
Are we supposed to play dogs just to play dogs? No. That's stupid handicapping. I'm going to get value here. I'm going to play a bad team because I'm getting value. You only play the dog when you believe the dog can win outright.
Listen, TC, you have the best record on this show, so I'm just messing around, but. I hope you get some sort of stake because they have a lot of money. Maybe they could sponsor you.
Jeff, for the record, I love Tropicana orange juice. Every day I start my day with Tropicana orange juice. Love it.
I will say one of the common misconceptions about life is how truly, and I don't want to be that guy, but orange juice is terrible for you. A lot of people don't realize that. Mark, or TC, here's what I'll tell you. I learned this in losing 130 pounds. This is a great way to live, okay? You're in pretty decent shape. I don't know how old you are, but you're in pretty decent shape from what I can see. Do yourself a favor. Get your wife. You have a wife, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have your wife get you fresh oranges. Take some time, cut them up. I'm telling you, one of the most refreshing things on earth is an orange, a pure orange, not that
No, I'm with
sugared
you. I
up
love oranges. I love oranges, and
Yeah.
I do, and I love fresh squeezed orange juice when I go to restaurants as well too. So there you go.
Yeah, the
I'm a
best.
citrus guy, Jeff. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
big citrus guy.
Nothing
My
better.
lemons,
Jeff,
my oranges, my
you
papayas,
obviously
my mangoes.
Citrus
Oh, yeah.
is great, man.
you obviously aren't married, Jeff, because I'd tell, hey, can you cut up this orange for me? She'd be like, what? Come on.
I'll tell you, that's the benefit of I've lived alone since I was 18. I told my parents, I love you, but I have to leave here. I hope you understand. And I've lived on my own forever. And I am very, I've learned how to cook. I've got blenders. I've got all sorts of toys and gadgets in my kitchen. So yes, I am definitely, and that's why I may never get married, because I just don't want to. I don't want to share a bed with a woman. I have no interest in cooking for two people. No. I'm about myself. I'm about Nadu.
That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that portion of the program brought to you by the Jeff Nadu Juicer. Call 1-800-JUICER today and get that. There you go. The diet special here. All right, that's it. Lock me in with the White Sox, and let's move on to Philadelphia and the Dodgers. All right, this is a game that we like here today.